Hi, my name is Judith Benz-Schwarzburg. I'm a senior researcher at the Messerli Research Institute, and I'm teaching animal ethics in the IMHAI program. Today I'm sitting here in front of an artwork called Itchy and Scratchy by Nora Severius at the Kunsthalle Vienna. The piece brings 3 scratching animals into one of the biggest exhibition halls in town. That's per se maybe not so surprising, because animals are simply everywhere around us. They are everywhere in our lives. We watch animals in museums, zoos, or shows. We consume their meat, we drink their milk, we eat their eggs. We wear them as leather or wool. We use them in animal testing. We let them provide social support in therapies and enjoy their company in our homes. We let them detect our bombs. We produce paint from their blood and brushes from their hair. But animals are not just everywhere. They are made available to us, meaning that we use them, even metaphorically in our language or virtually on pictures, in books, cartoons, movies, or computer games. Thereby, we rarely reflect whether we should use them at all in the first place, or whether we should think about them, talk about them, and look at them the way we do. This is what animal ethics requires you to do. In the IMHAI program, ethics is going to ask you, what are the presuppositions and the normative assumptions behind our understanding and our treatment of animals? On Nora Severius' piece, the animals are simply scratching themselves, meaning that they are answering to a bodily reaction that we know very well of. By showing us that it is our bodies and our emotions which we share with animals, which connects us with animals, the artist at the same time asks us what else we share. In animal ethics, animals become increasingly visible as sentient beings whose suffering matters. They also become increasingly visible as very complex, socially, emotionally, and cognitively complex beings. This makes us wonder what philosophical categories like integrity, dignity, respect, or personhood means when it comes to non-human animals. What does it mean to treat them as kin rather than resource, product, or property? Ethical concepts need to be revised and to be discussed in this slide. Are we overlooking some kinds of harm we do to them, maybe? And should we, after all, focus more on the positive aspects of our relationship? What are those? Is there something like mutual respect or trust or empathy we can build on? The IMHAI program investigates such theoretical questions, but it will also allow you to adopt a more practical and applied approach. You can look at animals as patients in veterinary care, as ambassadors in conservation, or as victims and players in the corona crisis. To discover these relationships means very often to discover that there are strong and culturally shaped power relations at play. Thereby, the power relation between animal and humans, so the animal-human divide, seems to be structurally similar to the power relations at play in our treatment of fellow humans. Unmasking them is an important work. It's intellectually and also emotionally demanding, but it's also a very inspiring thing to do. So when joining us in Vienna, you need to be ready to challenge society, to challenge your lecturers and classmates, and to challenge yourselves.